Good evening, guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hey, Adam G, your online inspirational talk show. Guys, I'm so excited. As you can see, I'm being given a chance to interview our newly crowned Miss Earth title holders, and I'm so privileged to have them on my platform right now. So, without further ado, here they are. Say hello to Miss Earth Water 2022, Nadim Sayub, and Miss Earth Fire 2022, Andrea Aguilera.
Oh, thank you so much. We're so happy to be here tonight.
Thank you
for the
so
invitation.
much. It's an honor to be here. We're so proud to be on this show and to talk more.
So guys, how has it been? 2 weeks ago, you came over here in the Philippines with no crowns, and now you're about to leave our country with these stunning crowns on your respective heads. It has been like what, a spectacular 2 week run. So how are you liking your new crowns right now?
Well, I mean, we're so happy to have them. I think we're still kind of processing the night and honestly processing the 2 weeks that went by, because it was a challenging 2 weeks, but so amazing, and we learned so much, and it really helped shape us as queens, really. So now we are ready for a new journey. Yeah. So yeah, it's just very surreal having this crown, and I'm very proud of myself, and I'm very proud of these ladies, and honestly all of the ladies that, you know, the delegates, even the other ones that, you know, couldn't, you know, even the ones that didn't get the crown, it's fine. They all leave with a crown anyways, because they really worked hard and challenged themselves.
And that experience that the Miss Earth organization gave all of you 86 girls has been nothing but amazing, right?
Completely agree. These have been the best journey of our lives. Like, we have had the opportunity to share time with the Philippine people, which is the most beautiful people in the earth. We met a lot of beautiful girls, very talented from all around the world, and we see beautiful places here at the Philippines. So we had a unique experience, and also we're very proud to have the opportunity also to represent our countries. And now the four elements, we are very, very excited, because this is the beginning of a new journey as your reigning queens, and we're gonna do our best job to represent the Miss Earth brand the best way we can. Of course, working hard for our Mother Earth and doing our best.
Yeah, that's true. That's really the number one thing. So let's talk about how your pageant journeys have begun in your respective countries. I would like to ask, especially you, Miss Nadim, how big are pageants in your country, in Palestine?
So I mean, definitely Palestine. They still haven't ranked until now, something such as, you know, the Miss Earth crown, so it's such a big deal. But I mean, they do love pageants, they love beauty. The Middle East and Palestine loves the beauty industry, and they love watching pageants. I mean, they haven't had the chance to participate too much, but that's why I'm doing this. I'm here to inspire other girls to follow in my footsteps, to be leaders in their communities, because this isn't just a beauty pageant. This isn't just about the exterior. This is about believing in yourself, being confident, and really having a voice and using your voice. So this is exactly what I want to do, is I want to inspire these young women in the world and in Palestine.
That's great. How do you feel like you're the first woman from your country to place so high in an Alpha 4 pageant like Miss Earth?
I'm so proud. I'm so proud to do this for my nation and my people. And like I said, I hope this will inspire others and to inspire all women, you know, no matter what the obstacles are in front of you. If you have the confidence and you believe in yourself, you can make it. You can just do it. All you have to do is just have that mindset, because the biggest limitations that we really put is in our own heads. So once you break through that mindset, you can do it. Nothing's impossible.
And not only that, and I think they'll be more inspired knowing, for you to be the first one, you kind of broke boundaries.
Yeah. I mean, I definitely broke some boundaries. Now, I can't say completely that Palestine is against beauty pageants. That's not really the truth. I think anything that's new or still it's coming up, there's going to be different opinions, right? There's going to be positive opinions, and there might be negative opinions, and there might be criticism. And no matter what, no matter, like, if you're successful and you succeed in something, you're gonna have a lot of buzz, and
Yes.
it's both positive and negative comments. And actually, like, I've been getting mostly positive comments, and I choose to look at the positive comments instead of the negative ones, because I find that I want to give attention to the positive things, and that's how I can be a role model for young girls. If I was going to look at the negative, it's going to get to me, and I'm not going to be able to continue on my journey. So I have to find the strength to continue and not care and not look at those things. And I even ask my fans and supporters, don't mind the negativity, because you know what? Even if I have one negative comment, I have 1 million positive comments behind me.
Outpouring of love and support of the Filipino fans for all of you.
Of course, the Filipino fans have been so amazing, and they've pushed me, and I'm so thankful for them. I'm just amazed and overwhelmed in such a positively overwhelmed by how much support I've been getting from them. And of course, my people as well. They haven't at all, you know. In Arabic, we say ma asaro. It means like they put what they needed to put, and they supported me.
That's great to hear. What about you, Andrea? How big are pageants in Colombia?
Well, we're very fans of beauty pageants. We prepared our women to be those leaders that society needs. So we really enjoy them. I grew up looking at the beauty pageant made in my country, so I was always dreaming with that since I was a little girl, and it was like a dream. Like, wow, they're like so beautiful, they do things so perfect. It was like they're role models. They were for me, and now I'm very honored to be one for other young girls too, so they can see me and I can inspire them to work for their dreams, that anything is impossible. So I think that's the message I want to say them. Like, it's beautiful to be a beauty pageant, but because we have a lot of content to share with the world, and we have a voice of the voiceless, we have a voice for inspiring, and that's the best part of the beauty pageants. In Colombia, we know that very, very well.
True, true. And I think you both were able to exemplify and show that during the pageant. I mean, wow. The mere fact that you both made it all the way to the final round means that the judges really saw something in you, which really made them say, "Oh, these two girls can really be, you know, the next best set of environmental warriors for Mother Earth."
Yeah, we are very honored to have. Well, this is a challenge, a big responsibility, but we face it with so much love, with so much passion, that it makes us very happy, like very blessed.
I think it's definitely such a fair and beautiful pageant, and the way that and you know, it's not just a pageant, this is an organization.
Yes.
This is an organization that stands for a very important cause these days, which is environmental protection. And it's so relevant now because we have to act now. Because if we don't, you know, we don't have a future for our children, and future generations are going to suffer. And I always say, you know, the biggest test for humans is how much we're willing to sacrifice now for a better future, even though our future generations may not know what we're sacrificing. And I think we are the best role models for that, because we are women, and women truly can be leaders for everyone. Not to say that men can't, you know, but I really think that women have that strength, especially, you know, we have this nurturing thing about us, and we can truly be leaders to show people that we have to take care of living things. So, you know, this pageant really has given us this platform to use our voices, and I think the judges really chose amazing girls, and you know, meeting them, I'm so happy, because really they inspire me.
I love the fact that natural sciences started for women, because women we take care of nature for nature. Like,
it's called Mother Nature.
It's part of
Mother Nature is female.
Exactly. So it's beautiful what we're doing, and to be part of the elemental winners and go for the real goal, which is to protect the Mother Earth and do our job the best we can. That's the real challenge now, and we're so happy to have that opportunity. So
Very well said.
yeah, we're gonna do a lot, and it's gonna be a beautiful year. We're gonna show the best of us, and we just wanna say to the world that we're not gonna save it, but well, like just us, but together as community, as humanity, we also can. We can. So we have to do all those changes in our daily decisions, the way we act every single day, to put in practice the 5 Rs, things that are very simple, but they really change the way we have a relationship with the, with the environment.
I think our responsibility isn't just to inspire others, but to inspire others to inspire others. It's like a domino effect, you know? So it's not enough just one individual project or one single initiative. It's about a collective initiative, and to really bring everyone together hand in hand towards these steps towards a better future for our kids and a healthier environment.
For sure, I think a lot of young girls who watched the pageant last Tuesday night would be really inspired. Because you know why I say this? Because Miss Earth just uploaded on its Instagram account, on its social media, on its official social media accounts, that it garnered 616 million search results on on internet, just by searching everyone's names, or would like to as everyone got interested to know about the pageant. 616 million results with organic likes without us.
Before? Has that ever happened?
It hasn't yet, but
See, this is what happens when we're your elemental queens.
That's fantastic. Like, we're really doing our best for leave a footprint in the earth, and we see the results. Everybody wants to see us because we are not just beauty women. We have the content, and we are doing our best for changing the earth with the message, with their voice. So it's beautiful.
And I must say, the delegates this year were very competitive. They were a strong batch for sure. And we made a lot of friends. Like we weren't in the same group. I was in water group. You were in fire, right? But we made so many friends, and I can honestly say that all of them are queens. Really, they are deserving, and they're not. They didn't lose. They all went in and they left with something, so nobody lost, and they all did something for Mother Earth just by coming here and representing. And it was just such an amazing experience getting to know them, and we also went through a lot of challenges together. I always say that it's like Miss Earth is a bit like beauty military.
Why so?
I mean, they really, you have to do a lot and you work a lot. And it's not just about looks, it's about having the mental strength and having intelligence, and this is something amazing and of course challenging. So I always say this is like the military, we had to do early wake-up calls, be ready on time. I say it's like the military, but you have to also have the beauty aspect.
But we have to highlight that we all are winners. We are representing our country. We're already the title of a national country, and we came here with an advocacy to say the world that we are working since our nations for the earth. So I think that's very important to talk about, because we came here for the beautiful show and for say everybody, we are already working, and these are some of the initiatives that we are doing in our countries that you can also do since your homes. So I think that was part of the most important night. Like, everybody wanted to see us and of course to listen at us, because as the TV host said, like in Miss Earth, there are the most intelligent women of Earth.
Yes. Oh yeah, I agree with that. All the smart and intelligent women are from Miss Earth.
Yes, totally.
Yeah, and what I like about Miss Earth also is that because it makes sense that there are 4 winners, because in order really to make an impact on the environment, you need so much, you need everybody to be a part of. You need a team, exactly. So if you have a representative for each country and each one represents an element, this really embodies what environmental protection is. It's a collective action. It's people coming together. So having us 4 is very, it's a statement by itself.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so I can really see that you were talking a lot of positive things about Miss Earth. You were talking about the whole experience. So for those girls who would like to join, what would you advise them that they have to take into consideration primarily in order to win a competition like Miss Earth?
Well,
Yeah, go ahead.
they have to be ready for everything. Of course, focus on the most important, your advocacy, the work for the Mother Earth, because that's the essence of Miss Earth. Of course, after that, you have to be very disciplined and very commitment with yourself and with your organization, because there is a lot of work to do with the different competences. And I think it's important to think about all of them, because we stayed here for almost 20 days, working every day in different activities. So with the eco activities like planting trees, planting mangroves, and the ecotourism, that is very important, because we are showing the world how the ecotourism is in Philippines, which is gorgeous. Of course, it's magnificent. And the competences, like we had to compete, so I would recommend them to get ready for everything and work on themselves, since their spirit, their mind, their heart, their intelligence, everything, because they're going to be judged since every aspect of their. So you have to work very hard, but you can do it, and this is a dream come true. So you will love to be part of this family. I'm very, very blessed, very honored to have this crown and be part of the Miss Earth family. It's time to work, but it's such an honor that it gives you so much peace, so much satisfaction.
Yeah, and I would also say, like, to not underestimate the intelligence part and the mental strength part, because you truly have to be mentally strong and you have to know about the environment. So read, educate yourself. And you know what? Learning doesn't end. No matter how much I learn and I read about the environment, there's more to learn. And honestly, with everything that's going on, we have to continue to educate ourselves about what's happening and educate our youth. And not only to read about it, but I think it's time also to start, implementing habits for young people, instead of just trying to fix the issues later on. So just actually teaching them how to have environmentally friendly habits since they're young, so then that's something that they carry on later on. But in general, just educate yourself and don't underestimate the intelligence part, and just try your best, and don't get discouraged also during the competition. Like, it's not, having an amazing walk is important. Being photogenic, yes, it's very important. Having the looks is something also, that they look at. But keep in mind that the most important thing is how you think and how you speak as well.
I think we can submit that in the lemma of Miss Earth. We are beauties for a cause. So you have to think about that and be a beauty for a real cause.
That's so true. And speaking of mental strength, and do not underestimating the intelligence part. Now I would like to ask, how were you satisfied? I mean, because you both displayed such mental toughness and fortitude when you, both of you, when you were both on stage. Like, how was it like answering those hashtag questions in front of a million people?
Yeah. So. I think I was the first one to have to answer the hashtag question. And, surprisingly, I was pretty calm when I went, to speak, just because I felt, I usually feel confident speaking and, answering questions. So, I didn't focus too much on, oh my God, there's like a million people. I was more focused on, okay, let me just do my best and really think of what I have to say. And I'm so glad I got the hashtag open-minded, because really my answer came from my heart.
That's so true.
Thank you.
You even went beyond the limit already, because you kept on expounding and expounding. Were you mindful of it? Weren't you mindful of it?
Yeah, I was. I think it's just, okay, so it rang like during the middle of what I'm saying, and I just wanted to finish my idea, you know what I mean? But and I also think that when you're on stage and it's been like 2 weeks, you're so mentally exhausted that sometimes you're not aware. You're not aware of everything. But I mean, I'm proud of how I answered, and I wouldn't change anything, to be honest. I really believe that the stars align in a certain way for everybody, and that's just how I was supposed to be performing that night. And I think everything happens for a reason, and whatever this outcome is, it happened because I'm supposed to also do something with it, and it's just God's plan.
Yeah.
So true. What about you, Andrea?
Well, for me, it was all a challenge because the language is not my first language. So I was thinking much about it, like, oh my God, I hope my English is enough for talking. And I think it put me a little bit nervous. I have to accept that. But at the end of the day, I could give a message, like with my bad English. But I think I did my best.
Yeah.
And, you know, you have to understand that you're not perfect, that you're a human being. So if we are part of the top four, is because we have all that it requires. We are smart enough, and we have shown that to the judges during all this month. Even in the preliminaries before we came, we did this judge interview, and it was all important the same. So at that moment, I just wanted to give a message from my heart. I think I have a little bit of nervous, but I feel comfortable. Like, I did my best during all the competition, so I was secure. I was like happy with the representation I did of my country, no matter what happened at that 30 seconds time. So no, and I had a very nice hashtag also, which was integrity.
Yes.
So for me, it was very positive because integrity is everything. Like your actions, your habits, your words. That's what really marks if you have integrity or not. And if you put it on the environmental topic, like, you have a lot to talk.
So on hindsight, you have got no regrets because a lot of your fans are saying that you could have used an interpreter to express your thoughts fluidly on stage. So would you want to address that? I mean, if you were to do it, would you want to answer your questions in Spanish or in English, looking back?
Well, if I'm looking back, I think that I'm comfortable with my representation in my answers, because even when the language is not the best, as I told you before, I feel that I don't have to be perfect, and I show that. It's a message like that. Like, I want to inspire people, and you can have a crown even when you make mistakes with the language, because you're not perfect. But if you have a message and you have a voice and you are doing things correctly, you can get everything you want. Like, you just have to work hard every single day. It's not, for me, it was not 30 seconds. It was like I got the title of Miss Earth Colombia on the 15th of September, and since that moment, it's been my achievement, my compromise, and I have done everything I could. I did everything with my heart, with love, with passion. So I feel very comfortable with what I did, and I know it was enough. So that's why I have the crown, and I'm very happy about it, very honored.
Yeah, and even with, like, you know, just because, you know, your English is your second language, it doesn't mean that you're unable to express yourself. I think that Andrea did a wonderful job, and she's actually able to express herself very well from what I've seen. So I'm actually very proud of her for speaking in English and choosing that. I think that shows how confident she is. But I also want to say that a lot of people may stereotype, you know, women that are beautiful, that they don't care about the intelligence or what's inside. There's this stereotype, right, that we have in the world where, oh, okay, you know, they care about their looks. They might not have anything inside. And that's really not true. Actually, you can have both. You can really take care of your exterior and love yourself and want to look presentable and beautiful, and you can still also be beautiful inside. And you don't have to choose one or the other. It can be both, and I think that's the most powerful thing that women have, that they can be both beautiful outside and inside, and they can use that to make such a big change.
Oh my gosh, guys, you guys are so well spoken. No, yeah. So as much as I'm enjoying this conversation, I need to wrap this up. I mean, guys, girls, what are we looking forward for the upcoming year ahead? What's gonna be your travel plans?
A lot.
Oh my God, yes. Well, I want to do a lot of eco activities, and I want to have the opportunity to show people how they can really impact positively in the environmental protection. So we don't want to stay in the talking, we want action.
Yes.
So we want to go to the world and show how we can do it together.
Exactly. So there's a lot of environmental advocacy work that is going to be done.
Yes.
and humanitarian work as well, and just continuing on this path. You know, I really I'm someone that follows my heart, and the opportunities come, you know, gradually, and you know, the world just opens things up by itself. So I'm just following this path, and I know that there's a lot of great things that are coming.
Definitely, and we're looking forward for that. I can't wait how you will be doing all these amazing things in this year-long reign ahead. So God bless you guys. Congratulations again from the bottom of our hearts. You all deserve to place so high in this competition, and I hope that even after your reign, you'll still be able to, you know, use your clout influence to promote in spreading awareness in promoting all these causes for Mother Earth.
Yes, we create a sisterhood between us and, of course, with the other Miss Earth from past years.
Yeah.
So we're gonna always be part of the eco warrior team, and we're gonna keep working very hard for our Mother Earth.
Yes, of course, this isn't the end, and you know what? It's just, you know, we want to thank Miss Earth for giving us just an opportunity to amplify our voices even more. That's all it is. It's an amplification of what we are already doing and what we will continue to do forever.
On that note, thank you so much, guys. Wow, you guys are really beauty and brains combined. Miss Earth could never have picked a better set of winners this year than you both. So, maraming salamat. I hope you will forever remember our country wherever you go.
Of course, we're gonna remember the Philippines. That's for sure. I mean, the fans, the supporters are just beautiful, and that's what made this journey also amazing. It's just having that support, and the Filipino people are just beautiful, amazing.
I'm very thankful, very grateful with all Filipino people, because they have been the best of this journey, and I have so much to say thank you. So I just want to remember you. I love you, Philippines.
Yes. Yes.
Our country is your second home now. Thank you, girls.
Thank you so much. God bless you all.
Thank you so much, and keep tuning in with Miss Earth. We're gonna make you guys proud.
Yay.
Definitely. Bye, bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Salamat po.
Yes. Salamat.